Okay, so revenue account determination is nothing but determining revenue GL accounts while posting the accounting values or invoice values into the accounting. So whenever you do some transaction, so system is generating what we call accounting entry document, right? So customer account debit to revenue account credit. So this is what the accounting entry document, whenever you do some transaction, system generates an accounting document. And to post the values for the customer debit account, system knows where to post it. That is reconciliation account in the customer master, whatever the GL account you maintain there, system will take that particular GL account and system will post into that to debit the customer's account. So when you want to post your revenues, okay, it's not only the revenues, you have you give discounts, you give freight, you give taxes, surcharges, okay. So there should be a separate GL account for you to post this all values. Say suppose generally just think of any business. In a business, what generally they do, receivables they write in one book, payments they write in one book, or at least on one page, okay. The first page they write all the receivables, second page they write all the payments, third page any debts, okay, like this lot of they would be writing in different page, right? So each page is nothing but a GL account, okay. So discounts, whatever the discounts you given in that particular order, you want to post into a separate GL account. Surcharges you want to post into a separate GL account, and if it is a tax you want to post into separate GL account. So this revenue account determination process is nothing but to determine this particular revenue GL account whenever a transaction is created, okay. Yeah. So revenue account determination, as we just discussed, it's a major integration between SD and FI. And revenue account determination also works on a concept called condition technique. Okay. So whenever you create a transaction, okay. So to determine revenue GL accounts in the standard system has certain parameters. If you remember, when we are discussing about customer master and when we are discussing about the material master, and last few sessions when we discussed about account key, when it comes to the we call uh, account key when the pricing, okay, we have discussed right, these all are parameters, these all are one of the parameters to determine what GL account to be determined when posting the values, okay. So before going to actual revenue account determination configuration, first you need to maintain certain master data configurations. Master data configurations in the sense, in the customer master you need to maintain customer account assignment group, and in the material master you should maintain group, okay. And you should create account keys, okay. So these master data configurations you should do before proceeding to the actual revenue account determination configurations. Why? Because this all fields influences what GL account to be determined. Yeah, so this is revenue account determination. You can see very important concept. So where do you do this particular configurations? That is SPRO, sales and distribution, basic functions. When you go to account assignment and costing, okay, account assignment and costing, under that I shared my screen. Is it with everyone? You guys can see my screen?
No, Praveen, we cannot see your screen.
No, I don't know, it has frozen or something. I was
Yeah.
broadcasting my screen. Okay, just a moment. I'll stop my screen sharing and again start it once again. Let's see. Since 1 week, there is a big problem with the GoToMeeting. Now, I switched off and again started broadcasting. Can you see?
Yeah, we can see now.
Now it's
Yeah, we
back.
can see now.
Okay, okay.
Can you
So,
explain the previous tips also, please?
oh, you haven't seen these all things?
Nothing.
Okay, okay. So, okay, so again I need to start from first. So, revenue account determination is a process of determining GL accounts while posting the invoice values into accounting. Revenue account determination is an integration between SD and FI, and revenue account determination also works on the concept called as condition technique. So whenever we create a transaction, system generates an accounting entry document, that is customer account debit to revenue account credit. So to debit the customer account, system know from where to take the GL account, that is from the customer master, whatever you maintain the reconciliation account. At the same time, when you to which account these values to be posted, that is revenue, discounts, surcharge, that is decided by this particular configuration. What you do here, that is nothing but revenue account determination. Okay, so this process tells system uh, in which GL account you want to post it. So to post these values into GL account, system maintains certain combination. Okay, it maintains certain parameters. So out of that parameters is customer account assignment group, material account assignment group, account key, like this multiple parameters. Okay, yeah, my screen. Can you see my material now? I'm seeing. I'm scrolling down. Can you view it? You can see it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Okay.
see that.
So before going to actual configuration of revenue account determination, first you need to maintain this master data configurations. Why? Because revenue account determination configuration is based upon parameters. So let me first tell you what are the parameters so that you'll understand better. Okay. It is sales area. Okay. Yeah. So the combination is sales area, sales arc, sorry, it's not sales area plus account assignment group of customer, account assignment group of material in what you see in material, and account key. Okay, so these are the parameters, that is sales area, account assignment group of customer, account assignment group of material, account key, and condition type, and application key. Only application. Actually this application comes first is application. Okay, before sales here, application key. So these are the parameters which will influence to what GL account to be determined. Okay, in standard, this is the standard. Okay, so first we need to have this master data configurations, that is account assignment group of customer, material, and account key. So let's see that first. So how to configure that? So that you can configure under the sales and distribution, SPRO sales and distribution, costing and accounting. Under that you will be finding this revenue account. So there you will be revenue account determination. So there you will be configuring that. So let me show you the document. Okay. So this is the menu path, SPRO sales and distribution basic functions. Go to account assignment and costing. Then after you'll have revenue account determination. Under that you will be having check master data relevant for account assignment. So what is that master data? First is customer master. Is it okay, Srini, now? Yeah, first is the customer master. So you see here you are creating two different values here, Y1 and Y2. And Y1 you are saying that trading goods, and Y2 it is finished goods. At the same time, you are creating customer also Y1, Y2. You are saying this is domestic customer and this is foreign revenues. That means whenever you create a transaction, you want all your foreign revenues to be posted into separate GL accounts. Okay, and all the domestic revenues you want to post it into separate GL account. The revenue what you earn through selling finished goods, you want to post into separate GL account. The revenues what you earn through trading goods, you want to post into GL account. So what this account assignment category controls is, if you maintain with the combinations, you can determine the GL accounts and you can post the values into that particular documents.
Praveen, we can see the screen again.
No?
Now, okay.
Okay, right. There's some issue, I don't know.
We can see your screen, Praveen.
Okay, okay.
Actually, you are showing that that drawing or what? The board, whiteboard.
Yeah,
you are showing
whiteboard. Whiteboard. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So in standard, this is the combinations what SAP has given us. I'm trying a new option for this actually. Okay, yeah, this is very good actually. Yeah. So this is actually I have updated Windows 10. I hope it might be reason with that, but it has many features like I can just clip the screenshot here. I can explain. This is going to be very easy from today. Yeah. So the standard, you see, sales organization, account assignment group of customer, material, account key, and first is application anyway. These are standard. Why? Because why I'm saying application is, this is the most important interview question they ask in the interviews. What is the application key for revenue account determination? Very important interview question. What is the application key for sales and distribution revenue account this thing? Okay. So first you will be maintaining this all data, that is nothing but what we call just a minute. Master data configurations, like how it would be posted and these all things, and these values nothing but y1 you will be placing here in the account customer account group. So this fields with the combination of sales organization and condition type will allow us to determine a GL account whatever you assign. Okay, so let me show you in the system now. Go to the sales and distribution, and under the basic functions, basic functions, yeah, basic functions, and okay, account assignment and costing. Under this, revenue account determination, click this. So the first is check master data relevant for account assignment. Okay, so see, I'm creating a, so for my all domestic customers I want to enter Y1. Okay, but suppose say later I change the value, or I want to insert some value for 1000 customers in one go. Okay, so I have 1000 customers. For all the 1000 customers in a one go, I want to insert this particular value. Okay, anyway, I will show you this tool once we discuss after the session. Anyway, we'll come to there. At that time point I'll show you. Okay, but coming to the configuration, once you maintain this particular master data, then next maintain dependencies. So yesterday we have seen dependencies. That is nothing. Okay, no, yesterday it is something different word terminology in material determination. It is like I could not recall for, but it's different. Here dependencies means condition technique. Define dependencies for condition revenue account determination means condition technique. Okay, so you can see condition table. You can create the condition table here. So what combinations of condition table you will be creating? So the standard combination of condition tables what SAP has provided is these these 5 combinations. You can see one red mark here, right? Why this is red in color? Why? Because what is the sequence you place condition tables in access sequence? From most specific to most general, right? But if you can see here, actually this is the most general. When comparing to these two particular, this is most specific and this is most general. Why? Because this is having account sales organization account key and this is only a sales org. That's the reason I highlighted this, and this is the same sequence what you will see in the SAP system also. Okay, so let me show you. So create okay, I'll go to change. Let me F4 and show you. Yeah, you see, customer sales are sorry, sales area is by default, so you cannot see sales area here. But anyway, sales area is here. Sales area, customer account group, material account group, and account key. Customer account group, account key, material account group, and this thing. So you see, last four, system itself is telling 4 is general, but then after it's showing sales org and account key, right? I don't know whether SAP by mistake it has given this or there is any purpose. Actually, I don't know that why SAP has given like this. But as a common sense, if it is more specific to most general, this should come here and this should come here, right? So I just changed the number here. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 4. Okay. So this is the tables. Okay, the standard is sales area, sorry, sales org plus account assignment group of customer, account group of material, and account key. But we will not go with the standard. Okay, we will have our own determination here. Okay, so your customer is telling that I want with a combination with sales org, plant. Plant is one new thing your customer is asking. That means he is telling that the GL account should be, revenue account, GL account should be determined basing upon a new parameter which is plant. This is standard. Okay. Yeah, I'm recording. This is standard, but your client is telling that he want a new parameter that is plant. In the interviews tomorrow, if they ask you, can you tell me one scenario what you worked on revenue account determination, you can tell this. That is, my client requirement is something different from standard. He want plant to be in the table. Okay, plant should be also a parameter to determine a GL account. Okay, so you'll be creating a new table. Why? Because in the standard there is no combination what you are looking for. So that the combination what you will be taking is sales org, plant, account assignment group of customer, account assignment group of material, and account key. So this is 501 is your table. Once you have the table, you will be placing this table into an access sequence. The standard access sequence for SAP is COFI. We have two access sequence in standard for SAP. One is COFI and one is KOFK. Okay, COFI and KOFK, two access sequence. One is with CO, one is without CO. CO means costing. Okay, one is with CO module and without CO module. So in the training learning process here we don't have CO, and it's not only here. In the real time, see, if you notice FICO, they call them as FICO module, right? FICO is not a single module. FICO is a two modules. Wherever they write FICO, they will write it like this: FI/CO, finance and controlling. Not all finance consultants are controlling consultants. Only very few people learn controlling. It's very tough actually. Okay, so this is without CO, this is with CO, and this is without CO. So many companies may implement only FI, they don't implement the CO. Okay, so when they don't have CO, they'll be going with a condition type standard which is called as FICO. Copy. So this is the standard access sequence. Place that condition type into the access sequence. Then after assign this condition type, you see 501. So then after we'll go to the standard condition types. As I just told you, COFI and KOFK. COFI is without controlling, and KOFK is with controlling. So in the training scope, you will be using only COFI. So assign this particular condition types to the procedure. The standard procedure for what we call for the revenue account determination is KOFI00. So let me show you in the system. So once after maintaining the dependencies, so you'll be having access sequence, then after condition type. Now you need to place these condition types into the procedure. So first you need to define the procedure, then after you need to assign this particular procedure to your billing document type. But how system knows? So as a human you can identify coffee is a without CO and KOFK is a with CO. You can identify, but how system knows whether it's with CO or without CO? That is through a routine what you attach to that. Okay, in the procedure you attach a routine. Okay, that routine tells you, see the usage here is C. Okay, so select coffee KOF00, the standard procedure for account determination, coffee and KOFK. So how system knows whether this is a without CO and with CO? With this requirement, okay, with the routine what you attach here. Okay, this tells system with CO or without CO, 3 and 2. Okay, so for coffee generally you assign 2. So once you created this procedure, now what you should do is, see, if you go to your billing document types WOFA, if you go to WOFA, have you ever wondered like how coffee is coming in there? Let me show you. Select standard F2. If I go to the controls of F2, and if you remember when we are discussing this account document types, I told you that this particular field we'll see it when we come to the revenue account determination. You see, account determination procedure KOFI00. How this is coming here for this F2? Because you are assigning this procedure in the back end for this F2. That's what the next step what you need to do. You defined a procedure. Now you are assigning that particular procedure to your document type. Say suppose if I click this, system will say that you are already in that screen. Why? Because I opened that in other screen. So system will say throw an error. See, system is saying the data is logged. Why? Because the same configuration is using in other screen, in this particular screen. So let me exit this. Let me exit this and try once again. Now system will allow me. So why system has stopped me? Because I am already in that screen. That is nothing but assigning procedure to the billing document type. You see, select your F2 billing document type and coffee is assigned here. So from today you will be facing errors. Until now your process of creating order, delivery, invoice, credit memo, debit memo, everything is smooth, right? But from today you will be facing errors. Why? Because you will be working, you will be disturbing standards. So from today it starts. System will say that billing is created, but accounting document has not released to accounting. Our system could not identify your determination procedure. Okay, so if you go with standard F2, if we go with coffee, it's fine. But if you have your own user defined, instead of F2 you are writing F10, or instead of coffee you copy it and make it as Zofi. Okay, then you might be facing some errors. If you follow the configuration you will not face errors, but you should know the flow. Errors are good here. Okay, you should know the flow. Okay, so once you assign this particular procedure to the document type, then next you need to create the account keys. So in pricing, in the 16 fields we use the account keys ERL, ERB, ERF, ERLs, like all the things. But how this has come? This has come nothing but here, this is the menu path where you will be creating account keys, define and account keys. Okay, so that means before you start pricing, you should have this account keys. That's the reason, as I told you, account key is the first major integration happens between SD and FI. Okay, so before you have the 16 fields, you maintain 16 fields master data of pricing, you should have this account keys. So how you create account keys? So you can click on account key. SAP has given standard ERL, you see ERF, ERL, ERB, ERS. These all are standard which SAP has already given you. ERU, accruals. Okay. If you want something else, new entries, and you create it. Okay. So you can create it. So sometimes in the interviews they might ask this question very particularly. Why? Because as I told you, it's very important. What is the menu path to create an account key? Or else how do you create an account key? So account keys, you create it in revenue account determination in this screen. Okay, so once you create this revenue account, this particular account keys, now it's the major configuration, that is nothing but assigning GL accounts to the combinations. What is the combination? Application, sales organization, plant. Plant is your customer requirement. In standard there is no plant. Plant, customer account assignment group of customer, material assignment account group of material, and chart of accounts. Okay, so let me show you all these combinations. So but in my system I don't have the plant combination. I will be going with the standard itself, but you try with the user these things. Okay, you see, yeah, I'm going with the standard, the first one, which is the standard, but you go with the scenario what I was explaining you. Okay, so go there, select the details. Okay, so this is what the combination, this is what the parameters which will influence to determine a GL account. These are GL accounts you will be mentioning here. Okay, so what's the combinations? Application, this is a very important entry question. B means sales and distribution. Okay, I have seen in many interviews asking this question, like what is the application fee for the revenue account determination? It is B. The next concept, reconciliation account, VB. Then next concept, cash account settlement, that is VC. Okay, B, VB, VC are three very important for the SD consultants. Okay, so application key, condition type, COFI, chart of accounts, as you can take global chart of accounts, INT, not CSEA, you can take INT, and sales organization, and we have one more field here, plant, and first account assignment group is customer always. You can see AAG, you might be confused what it is. So first is always a customer, second is always material, and this account key. So how a GL account is defined? A GL account is determined, not defined. A GL account is determined with the parameters. What are the parameters? These all are the parameters which will influence to determine what GL account to be posted. Okay, so now up to this, and this is very important T code for you in the SAP, that is nothing but VKOA. This is famously called as VKOA configuration for sales and distribution consultants. So who will create GL accounts? Anyone? And what is the T code to create a GL account? GL account. FI consultants. In real time, FI consultants will create the GL account, and the transaction code is FS00, what they use. Okay, FS00. Okay, so as an SD consultant, what is your role is to maintain these combinations first. Okay, like this, you see, assign, this is the step we are in now, the 7th step. Okay, so you can see in my document I have the plant combination, application key, COFI I copied as YOFI, chart of accounts INT, my sales organization, and my plant, customer account assignment group, material account assignment group, and account key. As an SD consultant, first you need to maintain this all combinations like this. So how many combinations? ERB, ERF, ERL, ERS, ERU, YPC. Until this one combination. I'll take it on a screenshot. Yeah, if you see, until this. This is one set of combination y1, yeah, up to this y1, 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 y1. From here to here another set of combination, it is y1 and y2, and from here again up to here is one combination, that is y2 and y1, and ERB up to here is one another combination, and here this is one combination, that is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5, not 5, it would be close to some 64 plus combinations you will be getting with our scenario. Okay, with our scenario you will be getting, let me just show you, count key. Oh yeah, you see 48. Okay, 48 combinations you will be creating. Wild character in this, no, it will not work, only alphanumerical. Okay, so as a SD consultant, what you do, that is, as an SD consultant, first you need to make this all combinations in the VKOA. Okay, in the VKOA transaction, first you need to make it, and you need to send this combination to FI consultant, so that FI consultant will create GL accounts related to this, and he will send the GL accounts to back. So very important question, and this is what they ask in the interviews, and this is what the real time you should know, that is how you communicated or consulted with FI consultant, okay, or how you integrated with FI consultant. This is what the major question you'll be getting. How you integrated with FI consultant for your VKOA configuration. So what you will be doing, first you will list out all the combinations in the VKOA which you have just done, like this. Okay, you will maintain all the combinations in the VKOA in the system like this. Then after, you will export this all combinations into an Excel sheet. Okay, how you will be exporting that into Excel sheet, let me show you. So when you are here in the screen, go to the table view on the top, okay, and go to the print, go to print. I have this path in my document also. You see, first go to the table view, then after click on print, and there would be some icon like this. So from now, my document will have every screenshot, like even icons also. Until now we don't have that screenshots, right? It's only English writing, but from now you will have screenshots with icons and everything. Why? Because and from now the actual part starts. Okay, okay, this print, let it open. This is a major important question. Why? Because if you are able to answer this, you are a real time. It will take time, a lot of time actually. So I will not export it. Why? Because I already have that on my desktop. Okay, I already have my desktop. Why? Because it will take a lot of time to show you. Just a minute. Okay, so you'll be in this screen, and this is what the icon I'm talking about in my document. So once you click this, system will give you options how you want to export this, whether to a spreadsheet or a HTML format or something. So select spreadsheet and click on this button. So once you click on this, system will export all these combinations into a Excel sheet. So let me show you that. So select spreadsheet and click on OK. Then yeah, so system will, it will ask for path where you want to save it, whether desktop or any folder or something. So this is the Excel sheet. I already have it here. Why? Because it will take a lot of time to export. So this is how system will export everything into Excel sheet, like the combination, application, condition type, chart of account, sales org, account assignment group, like this. Okay, lot of, and account, GL account and provisional account. So next to that, what you will be adding is one new field called as description. Why? Because you know this ERB what for, ERF what for, ERL what for, but your FI guy don't know. So you will be giving a meaningful description here. ERB for what combination, ERF for what combination, okay, ERL whether it's a revenue or it's a freight or it's a tax. Okay, with a meaningful description you will enter these all things, and you will send this Excel sheet to your FI consultant. Okay, so what your FI consultant will do, he will go to FS00. So once you export this like this and you send it to FI consultant, so the FI consultant will create all the GL accounts by going to the FS00. So here I have created some 4 or 5 GL accounts. You can see I copied the standard 8 lakh to 600,100, 600,200, 600,300, like this I have given couple of. But as a real time, if this is the same scenario, you should be create, that means your FI consultant should be creating 48 combinations. Okay, so once he create all these GL accounts, what he will be doing is he will place all these GL accounts in the Excel sheet like this. Suppose 1 2 3 4 5 for ERB, this combination. Okay, 5 6 7 8 9 for this combination. The next 1 2 3 4 something like this. Like this, he will be creating all the GL accounts. He will place them in the Excel sheet, and again he will send it back to you. Okay, again he will send it back to you. So once you receive that, again what you will do, again you will, as an SD consultant, you will go to the VKOA, and in the VKOA you will be assigning this particular GL accounts to that particular combination. Got it? Finished Excel? No. Okay. Yeah, so once you receive that combination of GL account, the Excel sheet, what you will be doing, you will again come to VKOA and you will be assigning that particular GL accounts whatever your FI guy has shared with you, in the exact same combination you will be giving here. Okay, and I hope I already told you, be very cautious when you are working on this VKOA configuration. Always try to have a backup. Okay, always try to have a backup for VKOA configuration. Why? Because you by mistake you are testing something in the what we call unit testing client, and later you don't realize and transport that to the next server. What happens? The dummy GL accounts would be carried away until production. So be very cautious when you are working on this particular nightmare I can say. Okay, so GL accounts you will be okay. See, what all we discussed now is for your reference. That means for your understanding, the real time I have mentioned this, but when you explain to your interviewer, have it in your own words. Don't tell him something like this. First I will list out all the combinations in VKOA and take it into the Excel sheet and send it to the FI guy. FI consultant will create GL accounts, and again he will place that in Excel sheet and he will again email it to me. Then again I will go to VKOA and I will do that. This is for your understanding what is the process. Okay, make this into your words. Okay, as if you have done that, you should tell them. Okay, so this is what you need to do. But if you see, there is one more field called as provisional account. Okay, GL account is fine, you know what is GL account. That means system is identifying this GL account and posting the values. This provisional account is applicable only for one combination, only out of this, only one combination, that is nothing but accruals. What is accruals? ERU, right? Accruals. Yeah, accruals. Accruals ERU should be assigned in both provisional account and in the normal GL account. That means ERU, if it is this accrual, this combination, if the GL account is this, you need to assign the same GL account again in the provisional account also. Why? Because accruals is nothing but you are posting some values. If you declare rebates in your organization, you are posting the you are pulling 1% of every transaction and you are storing it in some other provisional account. Provisional account is a temporary account. So what happens when you assign like this? System will post credit and debit at the same time. Okay. So this provisional account is only for ERU accruals. Okay. And rest of the combination only one value, that is GL account. This is fine. Okay, but for this combination ERU, for this combination you need to maintain both. That means the same GL account you need to maintain GL account as well as the provisional account. Okay, so this is what the revenue account determination configuration is all about. That's it. That's it, the configuration. It's simple, but if you need to understand what all you are doing, the flow, you should understand the process. Okay. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. So I was just telling, right, we need to create some master data configurations before going to this, that is customer account assignment group, material account assignment group. Suppose say I have 10,000 customers and I want to change all their account assignment group, or I want to edit the value. How can you do that? 10,000 customers, I cannot go XD02 and do it manually, highly impossible. For the reason, SAP has given a tool called MAS tool, and for sure they will ask in the interviews in the real time, did you ever use the MAS tool? Yes. What purpose? You can tell this is the same purpose we used a MAS tool. Okay. I hope Meenakshi is there. Meenakshi, I hope you asked this question once to me, right? In the earlier, very early session.
Regarding MAS tool.
MAS tool, right? MAS tool or
No,
VKOA, this particular certain thing. I don't remember you or some.
I had asked VKOA actually once.
You asked something about VKOA, right? Yeah, I remember. Yeah. So once you've done this, so this is using a MAS tool. The MAS is nothing but T code. MAS itself is a T code. Okay. So I have given with screenshots there how you can do this MAS tool. So you can just go through and follow that particular this thing. So MAS itself is a tool. So you just need to know the object name. So if you want to do it for customer account assignment group, you go to the MAS tool and you should know what is the field of customer account assignment group. The field name is KTGRD. KTGRD is the field name. Okay. And what is the object name? KNA1. That's my table. Okay. KNA1. So then you will go to the table KNVV under the KNA1 and select your field KTGRD. Click on execute. Give your sales organization. Again click on execute and give the value. Any value you can give it. It can be Y1, Z1, A1, B1, anything. And then next you just click on an icon like this, which you will be seeing there in green, red and blue, yellow colors. Carry out MAS changes. Once you click that, that means system will insert for all the customers. This value is Y1. Okay, 10,000 customer, 1 lakh customer, any number of customer. In one go, you can insert this. Likewise with for the material account assignment group also. So MAS tool, just remember this or practice this. I have menu path and everything here. So just go through this and practice this. Sometimes they may ask in the interviews, did you ever work on MAS tool? Okay, yeah, I worked. So in what scenario you worked on MAS tool? So this is the reason. Okay, so that's it when it comes to the revenue account determination. Yeah, very important this one again. So if I was telling right from now, you will be getting issues like accounting assignment, account document will not be generated, billing document will be saved, but when you see the accounting values will not be posted to accounting. So if accounting document is not generated, what you will do as a consultant? This is also a real-time question. Okay, as a consultant, what you will do if the accounting document is not generated? What you will do? You will go to the change mode of billing VF02. You have a revenue analysis there, account analysis. You'll go there and you'll see what is wrong. Okay, that means whether GL account or the combination. So you'll just check that and then you'll fix it. At least if you can sell this, that's fun if it's come to the end. So by default, if you have a posting block in WOFA for a standard billing type, suppose say you have a posting block, you want to release it manually, then what you do? You go to change mode VF02 and you will be seeing a green flag which we earlier discussed. Click on the green flag, you release it. If you want to do the collective processing of billing, the transaction code is VFX3. We have one more transaction code, VKM3, no, not VKM3, VFX3. Okay. So that's it, I guess. Yeah, one more important thing, that is before generating, see, as I already told you, billing document is different, invoice is different. Billing document is what you create in SAP system. Accounting document is nothing but what it's generated as invoice and send it to the customer. Both are different. Okay. So when you create an invoice, okay, what field you can change before accounting document is generated. Before accounting document is generated, what values you can change in an invoice? That is, you can change these values: billing date, account assignment, group of customer, material, tax, classified pricing. So these fields you can change before an accounting assignment document generated. But if an account assignment document is generated, you cannot change any field. Nothing you can change in already created billing document. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Coming to the revenue account determination, we finished one major concept. See, we'll not be discussing the next concept, which is a cash sales account and uh, reconciliation account determination, because it's the same. It's the same process, nothing different in that. But only thing you should know is what is the standard condition type. That's it, that's enough. Here it is KOFB, KOAB. KOAB is the standard condition type, and the procedure is KOFIAB. For cash settlement account, standard condition type is cash, CASH. Okay, so standard condition type for this is cash. Okay, so if you know these values, that's fine. Okay, just you know this particular revenue account determination, these two topics are the same process, nothing different. Okay, so we finished one major concept, integration between SD and FI. So on Monday we'll be discussing about delivery scheduling again, which is the major integration between SD and MM. Okay, delivery scheduling. So we'll finish delivery scheduling on Monday. So very quickly, best within next week, I hope we can finish SD concepts. Okay, so any questions for today?
Praveen, I did not understand the difference between the provisional account and the actual account.
Provisional account and actual account.
The
Okay.
GL
Yeah. See,
usually we maintain the same, right? Like I have seen for both, it's the same, and
no,
very rare cases I have seen that it's different
no.
actually.
You see, it is always same. It's not rare cases. The standard GL account and for ERU, only for ERU combination, the standard GL account and the provisional account is same all the time. This is standard GL account and this is provisional account. So what this means is, when you declare rebates, okay, when you declare rebates in your organization, as I told you, you cannot accumulate the 20 crore or some amount when you want to settle the rebate, right? So that time what you do, uh, you take some amount from every transaction and you put it into a separate account, which is called as provisional account. Provisional account is temporary account where you will park funds. It will help only you to park funds for certain time. Later when you want to settle rebates, you will pull funds from here. Okay, so if it is GL account, what happens? It will have effect on the accounting. Okay, but you assign a provisional account to this, what happens is this will get credited, at the same time it will get debited. That so that positive and negative system, it will not have any effect on the accounting. Okay, understood, Meenakshi?
Yes, understood, Praveen.
Okay, so it will not have any effect. Yeah, go ahead.
Praveen, I'm Gaurav speaking.
Go, Gaurav.
Praveen, I missed the pricing class that. So you told that
Sure.
at 8:30. So when it is you
Oh,
are
in
going
the
to take
evening,
pricing
it will take another 2
yeah,
weeks time.
2 weeks time.
Yeah, 2 weeks. We finished sales document type, so we need to discuss item category, schedule line, delivery, billing. Then we will be coming to pricing. So anyone, if you want to attend pricing sessions again, I have a batch in the evening 8 to 9:30, most probably in 1 week or 2 weeks. I'll remind you. You guys can join again. it's always better to attend pricing session multiple times. Okay, I'll update you, Gaurav. For sure, I'll update you. And you are free to attend any batches of
Okay.
mine. Okay, at any point of time you want to attend any batch, you can attend.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So revenue account determination, you cannot understand in one go, for sure. You cannot understand in one go, but give some good reading and see everything in the system. You'll for sure understand it. And it's the most important concept. And see, in the interviews, see, interview pattern has been changed. Earlier interview patterns used to be when you go and sit and you give your resume to them, they used to start asking questions. Okay, tell me what is sales area, what is a condition type, something like this. But now when you go and sit and give the resume, they will not even look into your resume. Directly they will be asking, what is your areas expertise? Can you please tell me few of the areas which you are good at? That means you should be in a position to tell something like this kind of concepts. You should not tell customer master, material master, sales document configuration. They don't expect this. Okay, they expect something like you should tell pricing, credit management, output determination, copy controls, revenue account determination. These are the concepts what they generally expect from you. And when you tell these kind of concepts, they will be really impressed and you will be having advantage from others. Why? Because many people fear to tell these concepts. So out of this, include revenue account determination. If they ask such a question like this, tell them I'm good in revenue account determination. Why? Because there is nothing more than this what this we discussed in the revenue account determination. Okay. So
Hello,
maybe,
Praveen.
yeah, go ahead.
Praveen, if I want to attend the classes which you are running evening to now, currently also, can I attend that?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay. See, you can attend
Okay.
any of my batches according to your time possibility, but only one thing is no questions. Why? Because this is the first time those guys were listening these topics. So if you already
Okay.
know these concepts. So if you are asking some
Yeah.
questions, it would be carried out and it would be a problem for them. You can attend the sessions, but no questions for anyone.
Yeah. How
If you
will
have,
I
yeah,
get the invitation?
I'll send the link to you. I'll add you to that group. Skype group. I'll add you to that Skype group.
Okay.
You can attend. Okay. So if you have any questions, post it on Skype. Later I'll answer, but not in the sessions. Anyone. Okay. But you can
So
attend the
can I send the
sessions.
reminder for? Can I send the reminder for that?
Sure. Definitely. Anyone who want to attend, just send me a reminder on the GL account. So I'll add you to that group. Yeah. So any more questions? Anyone? Okay. So hope so. No questions. We'll catch back on Monday. Okay. So by this weekend, try to finish off the pricing. Okay. For this weekend, for sure, I'll send you the resumes today. Focus on resume for this weekend. Okay. Try to have your resume by Monday and send it to me so that I can go through them and any feedback I can give and we can freeze off your resume. Okay. Simultaneously practice this also. Okay. So let's catch up on Monday. Have a good day, everyone, and happy weekend. So bye bye.